It all begins with something deceptively ordinary, a late-night bus ride through the countryside. Two strangers, Anna, a nurse, and Freddie, a comic book artist, share a fleeting connection. Just a dropped book, a sketch, a spark. But before anything more can unfold, the screen goes black violently. A bus crash, and then silence. Anna wakes up, but something's off. She's home, yes, but it feels wrong. Her hair's longer. Time has passed, but she doesn't remember any of it. As she heads to work, a creeping unease sets in. The hospital is empty, the streets are abandoned, and even the birds are gone. No people, no sounds, no signs of life. It's as if the world kept going without her, or worse, ended and forgot to take her with it. The town, Pearl, is now a hushed graveyard of memories. This isn't just isolation, it's limbo. That's when Freddie reappears. He too has woken up in this strange vacuum. The two survivors, once strangers, are now tethered by circumstance. They try to leave the town, but every road out is blocked by a dense, living fog, a wall of darkness. Not just symbolic. This mist hurts. Freddie touches it and is physically marked by it. And that's when you realize this isn't purgatory. This is a countdown. The darkness isn't just eerie, it's erasing the town, block by block, memory by memory. This is the ticking clock. This is the real antagonist. But what is it really? A coma? A dream? Or something far more terrifying? A psychological battlefield where trauma, guilt, and death collide. Pearl isn't just empty. It's decaying under the weight of its own forgotten past. The fog isn't metaphor, it's entropy. It's the unconscious slowly collapsing. And in the middle of this unraveling world, something monstrous is moving. Chained, for now, Anna and Freddie, now fully aware they're the last people in Pearl, dig deeper into this impossible reality. They find the police station abandoned. Radio signals are just static. No phones, no power. It's as if the town has been surgically removed from the world. Freddie, ever the skeptic, but increasingly paranoid, arms himself. Anna isn't so sure. A gun in a world with no people? What exactly are they expecting to fight? They climb to the top of a building and see the full horror. The fog, no, the darkness, isn't just surrounding the town. It's closing in, slowly, unstoppably. 3 days. That's how long Freddie estimates before the darkness consumes everything. But here's the horrifying question that lingers. Are they already dead? Anna suggests it. A haunting thought. Maybe this is the afterlife, a personalized version of hell, built not from punishment, but from unresolved trauma. Freddie counters. What if this is a coma dream, a liminal space where consciousness clings on by threads? As if to confirm the theory, strange things start happening. Vivid memories manifest around them. A diner from 1992, a younger Anna sharing laughter with her Aunt Lou. Freddie haunted by a carnival poster from his childhood. These aren't dreams, they're recordings from the soul. And then, deeper truths emerge. At the hospital, Anna recalls hearing a recording of doctors planning to take 2 patients off life support in 3 days, her and Freddie. So it's true. The bus crash didn't kill them outright. They're trapped somewhere between life and death. And this empty version of Pearl is the battlefield where that struggle is playing out. The darkness isn't just fog, it's death, swallowing reality inch by inch. But here's the sinister twist. This place isn't just a backdrop. It's alive with memory, alive with regret, and worse, alive with their own creations. Anna and Freddie discover a monstrous creature, chained, monstrous, but very real. A physical horror born from somewhere intimate. Its arrival isn't random, it was made by them. Anna once wrote plays, Freddie drew comics, and now, in this dreamlike hellscape, their childhood fears, guilt, and fantasy have merged and grown teeth. The monster isn't stalking them at random. It knows them. because it is them. This isn't just about waking up anymore. It's about confronting what put them here in the first place. Armed with the knowledge that their imaginations, their past creations, are bleeding into this collapsing reality, Anna and Freddie become desperate. At the edge of town, they discover a massive stone gate, their only possible exit, but it's locked. The key? Nowhere in sight. That's when they hear it, a roar. The chained monster they glimpsed before is loose, almost. A long chain keeps it partially bound, but it's no less deadly. They flee in terror, realizing that this beast isn't just a creature, it's a manifestation. Of what? Guilt, trauma, something they've buried so deep, it came back with claws. Freddie suspects it's tied to their unresolved pasts and their fears. Anna is shaken, but more than that, haunted. Together they seek shelter. Memories continue to surface. Anna's lost dreams of writing, Freddie's lonely childhood sketching comics, and the rare, fragile joys that once gave them meaning. These moments aren't just flashbacks. They're evidence. Proof that whatever this place is, it's crafted from the emotional DNA of their lives. Freddie finds an old comic from his childhood and freezes. The monster, the gate, the fog. All of it was in a story he wrote as a kid, a horror comic, pure fiction, except it's not fiction anymore. Anna, too, recalls a play she wrote, featuring a creature suspiciously like the one now hunting them. The horrifying realization, their unresolved pain, gave this place its architecture. In the city park, they fall into another vision. Young Freddie bullied into throwing a stone at a supposedly haunted hospital. Young Anna nearby, setting up candles for her play with her Aunt Lou. The two kids never realized it, but Freddie's stone shatters a window, knocks over a candle, and starts the fire that killed Lou. Anna's lifelong guilt, her repressed memory, her belief she killed her aunt, it was always misplaced. It was Freddie, unintentional, tragic, but real. Back in the now, the monster reappears, more aggressive than ever. Freddie spots it. The key to the gate is embedded in its chest. They prepare a trap, a bomb, bait, desperation. But it backfires. The creature survives. Worse, it's now unchained. They retreat into a church. For the first time, Freddie and Anna truly open up, emotionally vulnerable, fragile in the face of all-consuming darkness. Freddie promises to protect her. Then, Anna collapses. Her body in the real world is nearing death. She's running out of time. Freddie makes the impossible decision. He will face the monster alone, and he does. He fights. He fails. He's torn away into the darkness. Anna is left to relive her trauma again. This time, though, she sees the full truth. The fire wasn't her fault. The guilt she's carried for decades, misplaced. She returns to her childhood home and finds Freddie, injured, dying, but alive just long enough to apologize for what he never realized he'd done. Anna forgives him, and he dies. Then comes the final test. The monster, her monster, reappears. But Anna doesn't run. She fights it. She kills it. She kills her guilt. The key retrieved. She drags Freddie's body to the gate. At first, it won't open, and then she realizes it takes both of them. Because their fates are intertwined. Hand on hand, key turns. The gate finally opens as a blinding light floods in, and Anna wakes up in the real world, gasping for air, alive and freed from the coma's grip. But Freddie is no longer there. He's already been discharged from the hospital, left paralyzed by the crash, and seemingly with no memory of what happened between them. When Anna finds him, broken and distant, she notices something haunting. His sketchbooks are filled with images of her, a woman he believes he doesn't know. But the truth lingers just beneath the surface. With a single touch, something breaks loose. First a flicker, then a flood of memories crashing back all at once. In that final emotional moment, the film brings them back together, as everything resurfaces. The monster they faced, the darkness they escaped, the gate they unlocked, and the painful, beautiful truth of what it took to survive both death and themselves. So what really was Pearl? A coma dream? A purgatory stitched together from memory? Or something even more disturbing, a psychological construct born from guilt, regret, and unresolved trauma? That's the true horror this story leaves us with. Not the monstrous creature or the encroaching darkness, but the idea that when our bodies lie still, our minds might build a world to confront everything we've buried. Their journey reminds us that the afterlife might not be punishment handed down from above, but a mirror we're forced to look into before we pass on. So the question isn't whether they survived the crash, it's whether they earned the right to wake up